the Eagles and Deshaun against those Cowboys, man, that are bend but don't break. You know, a lot of running the rock, timely passing right here. So it's going to have to be one of those games where Isaiah keeps this game close to the vest. We've seen it. Deshaun likes to just drop that hammer on you. Get out, run, and then hide. Come get me, and frankly, no one can really come in and find him and get him, especially if he gets out to a big lead. So what can Isaiah do to keep this game close and stay within striking distance? That's going to be the key.
Looks like Deshaun already has his first down of the series on a 15-yard rush with Jay Ajayi. And to piggyback off your points, if I'm Isaiah, this might be the one game where I decide to play it conservatively, and if I can get my defense to start getting some stops, then I take as many points as I can get and start chewing as much clock as possible and give Deshaun as little possessions as possible to run up the score as there we go.
That means you have to play a perfect game. Or maybe you come out and say, you know what, out with the win, man. I'm just going to be aggressive. I'm going to let this thing fly. I'm going to go out here and do some things that he hasn't seen, and maybe I can get him rattled.
Well, already got a sack there, setting him up for 2nd and 18. So Isaiah already on the good foot, responding to that first 15-yard run by Deshaun. Deshaun drops back to pass. The blitz is picked up. He's going to roll out to his left.
On this side of the ball by playing great defense, not letting Deshaun get out there. And like I said, put that big lead on you. He's up 2 or 3 scores, and the game is effectively over because you don't have the offensive weapons and the skill to be able to come back from that.
So we got 3rd and long coming up. Let's see how Deshaun plays this. Looking at the defense, it's going to be man coverage. Looks like maybe cover 2, I want to say, coming out from the defense. Empty backfield for Deshaun. Four wide receivers out wide.
We'll give that a little 2-man look. That is a cover 2 shell. Middle of the field open, though.
It looks like he will find the sack. So nowhere to go for Deshaun. It'll be 4th and 21. Isaiah coming out, lights out.
How aggressive will Deshaun be here? No, he's going to punt that thing.
Oh, yeah,
with 2 Super Bowl tickets on the line.
Got to get rid of it, and we'll see what Isaiah can put together on the offensive side of the ball as he catches this punt, decides to run it back. No fair catch, going to run across the field and can't find anything. So he'll start out at his own 29-yard line. Now let's see if Deshaun can have just as good a defensive stop as Isaiah did.
Couldn't ask for a better start if you are Isaiah to come out, get a stop there, get the ball, and now, once again, playing the game on your terms. And right now the game is on his term. He has the ball. Great field position for the offense around the 30-yard line, and no damage done. That's the biggest key, and he's staying tethered, Cole. Not down by a lot of points, has an opportunity to pound and ground. But that did it right there.
Right, and just as you saw right there, looked like he was going to get stopped at or behind the line. Instead, is able to truck his way for a little bit of extra yards in that jumbo package. And let's see if he goes back to the run. We talked about before this series started, can Isaiah stick with that run package and make something happen with Zeke Elliott first, keep Deshaun honest, and then look for some deep passing plays? Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do as he trucks one, finds the first down, and first down of the day for Isaiah looks mighty impressive.
If you're Isaiah, you want to muck it up. That's what they like to say. You want to make this a phone booth game. Not a lot of air, not a lot of space. Keep him right in front of you and bully him around and push him around a little bit. You want to make this game, you want to make this game an ugly physical affair because that's your style. Deshaun gets a couple of touchdowns on you, it's Katie bar the door. You do not want that because you'll be looking at game 2 thinking, this is it.
He tries to bounce out. Oh, a majestic spin and a juke, and he's down the sideline. Has one man to beat.
Whoa.
He beats him, gets caught from behind by 27. A great run there by Isaiah with Ezekiel Elliott. Picks up a mighty gain, 58 total yards, and we haven't even entered or exited the first quarter. 1st and 10 at Eagles' 14-yard line.
Hey, it's shaping up to be one of those Isaiah-type games. The game that he had the first game against Taylor, and that game number 3, get out, get a lead, ground and pound, and then my defense is going to suffocate you because it's hard to get big plays. Look, you can get some yards on Isaiah. You're not going to get big plays on Isaiah when he's playing the way that he's capable of playing.
We saw there a fullback run, trying to get a little bit of yardage there, 2nd and 8. Set up the next play with 1:30 left in the first quarter, and time of possession has to be going in favor of Isaiah so far. This run game has been superb. Another jumbo package with the I formation. Going to hand it off to Ezekiel Elliott. Tries to bounce to the outside and gets stuffed at the line, though. It is Jakeem Hicks, and that has been Deshaun's go-to defensive player, whether it's stopping the run or making those lurking interceptions. Hicks has been his #1 man.
This has been the Achilles heel, though, for Isaiah, right? We saw it against Taylor, against the Texans, right? Great job up and down the field between the 20s. Gets into the red zone, things bog down. It gets really constricted. Not a lot of space, not a lot of area to work with. Has he worked on the red zone offense to take him from being a good player to being great and taking home 2 Super Bowl tickets?
And it looks like he still has some more work to do as it's 4th and 10. And let's see if he plays aggressive or goes for field goal. He's going to stick with the field goal in the finals. Super Bowl tickets on the line. Nothing too crazy.
Field goals ain't going to win this.
It's not.
Now, you
against
take the
Deshaun.
field goal here, but he's got to get out of that. Field goal's not going to win you 2 Super Bowl tickets. Not against this player that he's going up against.
Yeah, Deshaun, he made 1 stop. I don't know if he can make 2 in a row. It'd be something, and you could tell how this series might shake out if he's able to make 2 stops in a row on Deshaun with this high-powered Eagles offense. And we'll see if Deshaun decides to take it out from the backfield. He will decide to make the fair catch and take a knee and start at his own 25.
All right, here we go. Isaiah, can he do it again? Stand up, make a stand, and give himself a chance. You cannot allow Deshaun to throw deep bombs over your head. I like the cover 2. He's got to be careful, though. Middle of the field can be an easy target and up the seams. But here comes Deshaun running Jay Ajayi, and that's another thing. If you are Isaiah, you want to stop the run as well. Make him one-dimensional. That's your only chance you got.
And you see him stacking the box. He always has his 2 linebackers, Lee and Smith, inside the box. One dipped out there on that play, but they're trying to find a man at the middle. Oh, my God, the ball flew 10,000 feet in the air.
What an animation that was.
Was up for grabs, almost made the catch, and that would have been the game working against him if that was an interception. But now he has a second chance, second lease on life on this drive, 3rd and 8. Let's see what Deshaun dials up.
It's almost like Deshaun is sort of keeping Isaiah in the game by, running it a couple of times. It's like, no, you want to try to throw it. That's your bread and butter in this game. Because Isaiah's defense a little bit better than Allen's when it comes to stopping the rush.
He is able to beat the blitz on that play and get the first down. Great inside pass there to Nelson Aguilar, I believe that was. And it will be a timeout. The quarter. I've been casting this thing the entire last couple of days and still forget how fast these quarters can move at 5 minutes. So 2nd quarter, 3-0, Isaiah with the lead. Empty backfield for Deshaun. Drops back to see who he can find. He likes going up the middle of the field, but he will this time just go for the out route, throw it down. A nice hit stick, but he'll still hold on to the ball and get the first down regardless. So
Aguilar, fight on.
And continue moving down the field. Reception 11 yards right there. And now they've crossed the 50-yard line. They're on the Cowboys 49. And let's see if Isaiah can dial up another stop here on this next series of plays. And if he can, that'll be something as he does shift the line over and is able to meet Ajayi there and make the stop for a moderate gain, just 1.
It's very deceiving, though. I was looking at the stats for Jay Ajayi. He's got 6 yards of carries, 3 carries, 18 yards. This doesn't seem like he's getting loose. Apparently he is.
Yeah. I mean, and part of that, just the way that the runs have been tough. They've been hard runs. It hasn't been anything just open, wide holes that you can just slip through easily. He's had to break a lot of tackles after contact as Zach Ertz will be found. He jukes one man and is able to find the first down on a nice passing play. So there we go. That binky sitting right there. Found him on 2nd down. And now it's going to be at the 38-yard line of the Cowboys. Isaiah needs a stop. Deshaun putting together a much-needed drive so far in this first half.
Carson Wentz off to a pretty good start, 4-5, almost 40 yards passing. This is, getting into that situation where Isaiah's got to figure it out, try to get a red zone stop and hold him to a field goal if that's possible as well.
He rolls out and just throws the ball away this time. Couldn't find anybody in the middle of the field. No one open, so doesn't take the sack. Smart play there, 2nd and 10, and Isaiah is still giving him hell so far. It's not like last game. It seemed like Allen just couldn't find any stops whatsoever. Isaiah making him work for it.
Good call, too, by Isaiah, putting in Sean Lee over Van Der Esch. Sean Lee, when healthy, is a pretty good cover linebacker. So pretty good job there by Isaiah. I like that move there in the lineup.
The snap. Going to bring the blitz from the outside.
Oh!
In the middle. What could have been an interception. He knocks the ball down instead, so might come back to bite him.
Yep. Former linebacker from Notre Dame with those knee issues. Now a baller for the boys. And once again, we're seeing this defense. Bend, don't break, Cowboy defense. Big nickel, little nickel. He's going to play just like the real Cowboys. That's what he told us in our production meeting. 3rd down and 10, maybe 1.
And then didn't get anything.
Yeah.
4th and 10. It looks like he's going to go ahead and go for the field goal, possibly. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and go for the field goal, try and tie this one up. It's going to be a
50-yarder.
Yep, let's see if he can get it. It will get there, and it goes through the upright. So it'll be tied 3-3, 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in this second quarter.
Absolutely good kick right there. And look, we're gonna have some punches being thrown here, man. Like I said, nice little prize fight here. Both guys, have wins under their belt. Isaiah had to struggle a little bit to get his. We saw what Deshaun was able to do. 2-0 win for him. Looked very good in both of those matchups against Allen. But look, 2 different styles. I like it. And we'll see what Isaiah can do here with this next possession. Can he take some time off the clock? Can he continue to run the ball down his throat with the 2 and 3 tight ends, the 12 personnel, the 22 personnel? Muck it up, man. Do not try to get cute here.
You'll see this run up the middle. But as we start this next drive, just want to go ahead and give a quick shout. If you're watching the stream, please don't forget to donate to the Rise Against Cancer American Cancer Society Initiative. Try to look bottom right of your screen. There will be that bar there, trying to run that one up all the way to 10,000. We only have a few more hours left to donate, so please do that. And just as I end that shout out, the lurk again. This has been Deshaun's bread and butter this entire tournament, and it pays dividends once more.
Man, you got to question the play calling there, man. You got to be careful throwing the ball over the middle of the field. You had a great run on that 1st down play, right? Why are you throwing the ball there?
And now he shoved Deshaun with great field position, 40 yards at the 40-yard line of the Cowboys. A gain of 3 on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 7. And now he has 2 minutes and 50 seconds to work with, so he can just slowly churn his way up the field. He does not have to rush at all if he wants to.
Important right here for Deshaun. Maybe if you can get that, like I said, that daily double, that double up, man, he will get the ball to start the second half as well.
Drops back. Pressure almost reached him. He's going to go ahead and step up and run in the pocket, and he goes and slides for the 1st down. So a good rush there by Carson Wentz.
Watch the clock management here. This is where being a veteran, playing in a lot of big games, it helps you, it aids you. Why snap the ball before the 2-minute warning? No reason to do that.
We'll see if he decides to call the play. Yep, he'll go ahead and go forward split backs. The blitz comes through. He dumps it off up the middle, and this is going to be a touchdown here as he had one man to beat. He gets in 10-3 Deshaun, and you ask why would he snap for a 2-minute warning, and shows it right there. He saw something, he goes ahead and takes the chance.
Go ahead. Hey, take the points. If they're there, you're going to go ahead and take those. Now, Isaiah's going to come back, and he's going to have some time left, and still plenty of time where he can still be balanced. He can still run the ball, throw the ball a little bit if he needs to. Not necessarily has to be, tied with one hand behind his back. He can go out there and have his full complement of plays and his full repertoire.
3 timeouts, 2-minute warning, 6 seconds away. He's going to go ahead and let this ball sail into the end zone, so he'll start his own 25-yard line. And can Isaiah respond? That's the big question right now. We said it last series when Allen was facing Deshaun. If you don't respond, Deshaun will run away with this game.
He's going to have to respond here. But once again, back out, 2 and 3 tights, big personnel, back to running, and just like last time, except he picked up 8 yards, gets 4 here. Will he try to get cute? Will he try to get out of character? We're going to find those things out.
2nd and 6 here for Isaiah. Taking his time, making his play calls. Play clock winding down, but he has plenty of time here. Both players looking for something. Deshaun obviously looking to make that turnover happen. If he can dip Hicks back again one more time to make that play. And, I mean, we've seen it time and time again, just countless turnovers because he knows how to lurk. He knows how to disguise the play for his defense and catch people slipping. It looks like Elliott's going to dip out to the right. I mean, empty backfield. And the blitz comes through, and he does get the sack there. So not what you want to see if you are Isaiah, and the timeout would be taken by Deshaun. He's looking to get this ball back before the end of the half.
He's not careful, man. It could be a quick 21-0 run, and then you're like thinking, GG, man, looking ahead the game too.
3rd and 14.
Actually, it would be a 24-0 run. It plays out like it could.
3rd and 14. Bunch set to the right. Elliott in the backfield. Cooper off to his left. Let's see if he can hit Amari Cooper at all today. An influential piece that the Cowboys picked up later in the season. Going to roll out, trying to buy some more time. He goes down the field deep. And he misses
what
him.
a catch!
What a catch!
He's
going to make it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown,
Oh, my
Isaiah.
goodness.
Answering back.
Remember, we talked about it. I said, look, he's either got to play perfect, do the things that he does well, or maybe he switches it up and says, you know what? I'm throwing caution to the wind. I'm going up top.
And missed timing there as well from Deshaun opens up that opportunity. But you got to admire
Aggressive
the
catch.
guts.
Awesome.
Got to admire the guts taking that deep pass right there. Most other people would have just gone for something short, but he
didn't have
said
anything
no.
short. Everything was deep. That's where I was looking. I'm like, he's going to have to throw this thing deep because he can't run for it first. He's got to throw it.
And now Deshaun, for better or worse, does get the ball back with 1:40 left, but you don't want to have it back in his hands at that, this way. Tied 10-10, possibly going into the second half. And looks like we have a series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, as Deshaun, clear favorite, but Isaiah isn't backing down. He's not playing scared. He knows that he still has a chance to win these Super Bowl tickets.
Not scared.
Drops back. Deshaun trying to look for someone. The sack could be here.
Oh! Picked
And he's
up by
going to run in. He
It's a
dives in. Touchdown. Isaiah goes up.
Strip sack.
My goodness.
Scoop and score by
Makes the
Gregory.
play. Fantastic defense. Deshaun couldn't escape the pressure. The field goal is up. It is good. And it's 17-10. Isaiah up.
I was talking about like a quick 14-0 run. Well, it's been the other way. How about Isaiah coming out there with 14 unanswered? Now with the lead 17-10. Once again, game still on his terms because he's in the lead.
And this is the first time I think we've seen Deshaun behind all day.
Another
fumble! Strip fumble. Did he pick it up? I think.
It is recovered, though, by Dallas. Isaiah, we were talking about 14-0 run or 24-0 run. Maybe for Deshaun, how about the juju, man? The old teeter-totter swinging to the side of Isaiah. Take your time. Here's where you do want to run some clock. Think about it.
He goes for the play action instead.
He
has a man. Can he find the end
a long
zone?
time ago. Yeah, he missed him. He had him a while ago.
So can't find it before the coverage closes that gap. But this is the first time that we've seen Deshaun have to deal with some adversity this entire tournament, it feels. Down 7, could be down by 2 touchdowns before we go into the half. I mean, this is where we really see Deshaun's mettle tested. If he is the player that we think he is,
he's got something.
Ezekiel Elliott running the ball, finds a hole, bleeding out yards right there, able to almost find the first down, but 3rd and 3 from what should have been possibly 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
I'm fascinated by the clock management by both guys. Will Isaiah slow it down? Does maybe Deshaun think, let me call some timeouts. I just want to get the ball back. Very interesting. We saw that play out in the Super Bowl with Belichick and the Patriots and the Seahawks. It's just a staring contest. Who's going to blink?
Looks like no one in the backfield. He tosses it up. Easy touchdown.
Is that Wayne?
I believe it is, yes. Easy touchdown there.
No, it's Jarwin.
Jarwin, actually. So we'll be 24-10 with 47 seconds left to go in the second quarter. A flag is there on the PAT. Let's see what the call is.
Running, personal foul. Yeah, running.
Running into the kicker.
Roughing.
So it should be assessed on the kickoff. And
how about that? 21-0 run. 21 unanswered by Isaiah. Who would have thunk it? Who saw this coming? Defense, back-to-back turnovers, man. It's just a backbreaker in Madden, man. You can get those turnovers. I don't care who you are. I don't care how prolific your offense is. If you can't get the ball, when you turn it over, you're going to have some issues.
It's been the story of the day over and over. Every single team that's seen struggles has been because of the turnover margin. I don't think we've seen a single clean game of Madden today as far as no interceptions, no fumbles, no turnovers. And Deshaun tried to find a man down the seam.
Maybe Isaiah, their 3rd game against Taylor.
Maybe. Deshaun tried to find a man down the sideline, couldn't connect. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 42 seconds left to go. Going into the second half, and I have to think this game isn't over now. He is down by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, no, it's not over.
He has enough time.
Because he can do that.
And he finds a man down the sideline, the 30, the 20, The 10,
Deuces.
a touchdown with 33 seconds left in the first half. Touchdown makes it a one-score game. Deshaun said, hey, man, I'm going to punch you right back. Just because I go down 2 scores doesn't mean that I'm out of it.
And that's why the clock management comes into play. It's almost like just because it's there, take your time. You know, you go back. And look, I know, you're going up 2 scores. But maybe if you score that second touchdown, or that third one actually for Isaiah, with 10 seconds left instead of 40, that's the difference. You're in control. You've got the ball, full set of timeouts. Take your time, take some air out of the ball.
And you know what? After seeing the way this game has been played, I think that this is potentially the first series we're going to have today, today, where we have more than 30 points scored in a single game.
Sure.
We didn't get it we almost got it last game.
Well, 31-14, we did have one.
We did, so 31-14.
Yep.
So
the last game.
So I think, let me rephrase that then. It'll be the first game where we'll have a combination of potentially 50 points or more. I think it's heading that way. The way both these players are playing, it's just been a complete dogfight. Response after response on the offensive side of the ball, and no one is letting up as the run will be stopped there, and it looks like the clock will wind down. So we'll go into halftime, 24-17, Isaiah up. Deshaun, for the first time going into halftime, down by any margin. He'll be down by a touchdown.
Deshaun's going to get the ball back to start the second half, and maybe if you're Isaiah, maybe you think about taking a shot deep down the field, but he's probably thinking, I don't want any more bad juju. I don't want to create any turnovers or have a costly mistake. So he's going to take this thing into the house. And in the second half, actually, Isaiah will get the ball to start here in the second half. That's why he did that. Very smart call by Isaiah.
And we'll see if he can extend this lead here as just starting. He'll start at his 25-yard line. And what adjustments do you think Deshaun needs to make? Is it just, again, a turnover game, or is it that Isaiah's just recognizing and reading Deshaun very, very well, better than any opponent he's faced so far?
Well, it's been those back-to-back fumbles that really hurt. So it was 21 unanswered by Isaiah. If you're Deshaun, you're thinking, okay, unless there's something fluky that's going to happen, I'm in pretty good shape. He can't stop me. He got some glitchy plays, some flukiness that happened his way. I'm okay.
As that first run goes for 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 7 at 28-yard line. The clock running down. Isaiah's still calling his plays. That's what we're waiting on. Looks like they'll come out. It'll be 2 men in the backfield. It'll just be Elliott joining him in the backfield. We'll hand the ball off one more time. It will be stopped before he gets much of anything. That might have been a loss. It'll be 3rd and 8, so a loss of 1 there. So Deshaun, putting him in a 3rd and long situation, this is the type of thing you want to see. Get the ball back in your hands, get a turnover on downs.
Yeah. Now, if you're Isaiah, this is exactly the sort of situation you want to stay out of. You want to try to pick something up on 1st and 2nd down. But he has shown, the ability to move the ball through the air, which is something that I was worried and concerned about. You got to throw it. You're not going to make it.
Oh, the fumble!
Fumble!
He gets knocked up, and Deshaun gets the ball back. A costly quarterback run, trying to find a yardage. Decided not to slide, instead tried to get that extra inch for the first down, and he pays for it dearly.
Sometimes Madden is good to you, sometimes it's not. And right there, it was not good to Mr. Isaiah right there. Deshaun, once down by 14, now with the ball just 35 yards away from tying up this ball game.
Can't find much on that run, though. Does get stuffed at the line for a loss. It'll be 2nd and 12. So Isaiah coming out strong with a defense and hoping to at least keep him to a field goal with this positive yardage for Deshaun. Deshaun, I feel like he doesn't have to score a touchdown here, but it definitely would be helpful, especially the way Isaiah's been playing. I mean, outside of that turnover, Isaiah looked near unstoppable.
No, if you're Deshaun, you got plenty. Oh, watch the blitz. Oh, wow, great job bringing the blitz off the right side of the defense, the left side of the offense. Tracked them down, 3rd down and 23. That was huge there by Isaiah.
Awuzie being that linebacker for him that came off the edge for the sack, and now 3rd and 23. It's big. It's on putting on your big boy pants if you're Deshaun. Got to figure out what you're going to do to at least get this in a 4th and manageable to try and look for that first down. What do you think he does here? Do you think he tries and go for a short pass, or he goes deep and tries to get it all back?
I'd try to go short and maybe kick a field goal and get this thing within 4. You're not going to have time to go. See, he's bringing pressure. The Cowboys' defense is playing really good when it's known passing situations.
And with that sack, it's 4th and 33. D. Lawrence with the sack, and just not enough time to make the pass. And as I said, that pressure just got there too soon. The play wasn't able to develop. And is he going to go? He's going to go for it on 4th and 33.
Well, it better be a deep pass. You better be throwing that thing near the end zone. I do know that.
And
or maybe you can do a little, little quick punt.
This could be game breaking. No, he found a man down the field.
Oh
that
my
pass,
gosh.
and he breaks the tackle. He's gonna make the touchdown. And what a play, Alshon Jeffrey.
Wow.
The whip with the nene.
Wow.
Gets the score, and now it's tied up 24-24.
How do you leave those guys on the outside one-on-one? I have no idea. That's the only thing that can hurt you. And it does hurt right there for Isaiah. And we're knotted up at 24. Cole, we're even Steven, brother. We are brand new right now, man.
And just when you think Deshaun might be down on his luck, looking like game one might actually be going over to Isaiah, Deshaun says, you thought wrong, buddy. We're tied. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's anyone's ball game once again.
Yeah, we're on that teeter-totter, man. The old Mo is back on the side of Deshaun, and if you're Isaiah, man, you got to put something together here. Once again, remember, the one thing you cannot do is fall behind. The one score is not the end of the game or the end of the world here, but there's plenty of time left, and Deshaun has shown that he's got big play capability.
And this is what we expected out of a championship game as they try and loop the ball up.
Oh,
almost gets picked off. A bit of danger there trying to get it to Higbee, and almost fall. Not Higbee. Had the same number, different team, but the tight end tried to get it to him, and
is that Jarwin?
I think so. Jarwin again. And
I saw Gallup over there as well, number 13.
Almost throws the pick.
Yeah, it was Jarwin.
So playing with fire there, but as I was saying, this is the game we expected in the championship. Both these players playing solid Madden up until this point. Isaiah being one of the perceived weaker players coming through.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Last time he fumbled when he did that.
Needs to be careful. Fletcher Cox there with the sack. Turn him in over in. Dak Prescott. He's lucky we don't have injuries on because that might have been a debilitating hit right there. And it'll be 3rd and 11. We'll see what Isaiah has to put on the table to get the first down.
Yeah, if you're Isaiah, be careful now. Especially work in the middle of the field.
Looks like he's going to take the snap.
Got trips to the left.
Looking for somebody. Those deep. But couldn't get his feet in bounds. The pass was there, but just a little bit too late on the route. And so it's 4th and 11. It looks like the punt will come through. So with 1:55 left in the third quarter, Deshaun's going to get this ball back with pretty decent field position. See if he can capitalize.
Yeah, and if you're Isaiah, Dak Prescott has not played very well. Just a couple of completions, but both of them were huge. But if you're Deshaun, you're starting to feel like, look, if I just don't have any turnovers, if I don't turn the ball over, I've got a bead on what he's doing offensively. I'm not really concerned about the ground game. Now, Zeke Elliott got off to a good start. Hasn't done anything since the first quarter, and we just saw the stats on Dak Prescott, just 2 completions. If you're Deshaun, you're feeling pretty daggone good right now.
Exactly, because you know that defensive-wise, he hasn't gotten much started. He's been relying, some would say, too much on Ezekiel Elliott.
Just those back-to-back turnovers, the only thing that really has flipped this ball game.
Deshaun could be up by 2 touchdowns by now. He'll look to at least be up by 1 as the third quarter ends. He's going to hand the ball to Jared Jai and trying to find a hole. A truck by the lineman, and he has so much space. He stumbled, he recovers, but he won't be able to cover in time. He gets caught in the secondary. He almost hit that second level, but a good gain regardless. 211 total yards for the Eagles, and Deshaun already starting off this drive picture perfect.
Yeah, stumble recovery there by Jay Ajayi. Deshaun, man, the 28-year-old, born in Mississippi, but now lives in the ATL. And looking good, man, hoping to stay here in the ATLN and go down to the Super Bowl on Sunday at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's going to be a heck of a game. Who you got, Patriots or Rams?
I got the Rams because I hate Tom Brady. Well, I don't. Okay, I respect Tom Brady.
You're an NFC team, though.
I hate the Patriots.
The Panthers.
True. So I had to have the Rams. Well, I don't have to. There are just multiple facets reasons that layer my bias toward the Rams. That's all I'm saying. We all know who you have. You have the Patriots.
I got the Pats. I do have the Pats.
For better or worse.
User
man up the middle.
Golden Tate.
And he's going to find the outside. Can he beat one? He does. Man. Can he dive for it? He will get in. Will they give it to him?
No.
No, they don't give
Down
it to
the
him just
one.
yet. 1 yard line. But this should be an easy touchdown here for Deshaun to go up by 7 points, 31-24.
Sean been doing a good job, man, using the the playmaker on the offense, man. It's a very tough thing to play against there.
Takes the snap. He doesn't run it in. He trots into the end zone, spikes the ball. Deshaun with 31 seconds left in the third quarter, taking the lead.
A game of runs. I feel like I'm watching an NBA game. How about Isaiah, 21 unanswered, and now Deshaun back with 21 unanswered. How about that?
Just, you'd think it was ludicrous, but it's Madden. That's what it is. As the kickoff is
This was a 10-3 ball game literally like 5 minutes ago. Now it's 31-24.
Explosive. As what was the old coach for the Falcons? Mike, coach for Tampa Bay, then he got fired.
Mike Smith.
Mike
right?
Smith,
Yeah.
he called it explosive plays. That's what we're seeing. Explosive offenses leading these two teams, leading Deshaun and Isaiah to the promised land, but only one of them will get there. And after game one, we'll see who gets a step closer. As Isaiah, nice run there, finds a hole, makes a nice cut, and gets 5. So setting up second and medium there for his offense. 21 seconds left to go. Let's see if he can capitalize and maybe find something deep to answer back to Deshaun.
And I like what Isaiah is doing. He's starting to just calm everything down, get back to your running game. Zeke Elliott got off to a hot start. Get back to that 12 personnel, that 22 personnel, and run the rock. Let's see what you can do.
He tried to beat the man. He couldn't get the truck fully off, and so he loses a yard actually on that run. 3rd and 6. Fourth quarter coming up. Deshaun Luckett, 31. Isaiah Green, 24. We'll see. Can Isaiah convert? You gotta see him start sweating if he can't convert this 3rd down and the 4th down afterwards if he decides to go for it. Because Deshaun has shown, like you said, 21-point run, and it's not implausible that he turns it into a 28-point run if he gets the ball back.
Yeah. See what Isaiah can do here. Once again, 3rd down and 6. Has to be careful here passing the ball.
Like he'll step up. He finds a man deep.
It
will be knocked down, so it'll be 4th and 6 here for Isaiah.
Don't like the routes there. He's got some opportunities in the middle of the field. You got to be careful, but with the safety split like that, it's just a matter of run somebody up the seam and just run somebody right behind him. With a dig route, that's how you beat cover 2.
He's going to go ahead and take this one out. Gets it to about the 34, 35, or the 28-yard line, excuse me. So a 16-yard return for Deshaun, and now he's just looking to milk the clock.
Yeah, if you're Deshaun, you're in the driver's seat here. Another score pretty much puts this game away. But he's been so explosive with that offense. Doesn't have to milk the clock. He can just go for broke right now, but I like the fact that he has Jay Ajayi in his back pocket. He can always whip out that run when it is, kind of nut crunching time. You know what I'm saying?
2nd and 8 now after that short run by Ajayi, as you said, just trying to run down the clock, trying to be a game manager now. You can tell he's not really going extremely aggressive until he has to. And see the set, going to go with that split backs again. Take snap, the defense stacking the box, the handoff to Ajayi, and I believe that is Vander Esch.
Is that Clayton? It is.
Yep. To make the stop.
They got to fix this, man. Clayton has that. Leighton has the old neck roll, man. in real life with the Cowboys. That's why I didn't recognize him. I was looking for the neck roll.
Maybe when they made all the virtual reality things, when they had the players come in, he was like, I don't wear a neck roll, and it was last minute season decision. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna wear the neck roll, and so he juked out the Madden creators. He juked out EA. He throws across his body. He's done this several times.
Should not be doing that, but it has worked out for Deshaun. Critical 4th and inches here.
It will be 4th and 1. Didn't get the yards needed on that one play, but he set himself up extremely well. Empty backfield. 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Makes some adjustments at the line. When he takes a snap, he's going to look for it. Pressure came from the wrong side of the field. He's going to run it with Carson Wentz.
No, he didn't get it.
Did he get it? And
no.
It was a fumble.
Didn't get it.
And it was a fumble. And Dallas recovers.
Wow.
1st and 10 for Isaiah.
Great defense there by Isaiah, man. You're talking about making a stand right there. He's put his foot down in the sand and on the ground and said, no. and he gets the ball back down by 7, under 4 minutes to play. Here comes Isaiah. What will he do? Will he start the running back and bring back Zeke again?
He does try to. He does find a little bit of yards there, a couple yards, and so far this matchup has just been the unstoppable force of Deshaun versus the immovable object of what seems to be Isaiah. And Isaiah right there, the immovable object won that time around. Now he has the ball at the Eagles' 34-yard line. He throws a quick out route. Doesn't find much there, just trying to keep it safe. 3rd and 5, making sure he doesn't have any cause for a turnover here this deep in Eagles territory.
That was just Dak Prescott's 3rd completion of the ball game. It's been tough sledding for Dak.
He has Beasley and Cooper out to his left, Gallup to his right. Elliott in the backfield, 3rd and 5, game clock winding down. Takes the snap, steps to his right, rolling out. Now look for a run. He gets sacked from behind.
Got to pull the trigger on that.
And it'll be Michael Bennett, the first time we've heard that name this entire tournament, making the play. It'll be 4th and 10. The game clock still winding down, getting close to that 2-minute warning. And like you said, you can't afford those at this juncture when you're this deep in their territory.
Yeah. A must-have right here for Isaiah going up against Deshaun. Deshaun's thinking, man, just one stop, and I am 1 game away from winning those 2 tickets to Super Bowl 53 here Sunday, right here in the town that I live in.
Looks like he's going to play the field. They throw it down the middle. An interception.
Great job.
And
Jones.
Now this gives Deshaun the chance to ice the game. All it takes, I feel like, is one more score. A field goal will do it. He does have 2-minute warning on his side. Isaiah does have 3 timeouts, but with only 2 minutes and 14 seconds left, it seems extremely hard against the defense that Deshaun has played all day to have 2 scores happen in this little time frame.
Yeah, if you're Isaiah, you're thinking, okay, what do I do here? I've got to take something away. I'm thinking I'm selling out for the run here, and you're just going to have to live one-on-one on the outside, and hopefully, Alshon Jeffrey doesn't kill you.
It looks like Deshaun actually is going to check down to Ajayi. He tries to juke and spin.
Right into it, yeah. If he just puts his foot in the ground and goes upfield, he probably picks up 7 yards. Instead, it's a modest 2-yard gain.
Now,
give him 3 on that.
2-minute warning coming up. It should hit as soon as we hit play right here, and it will. So 2nd and 7 going into 2-minute warning. Still 3 timeouts for Isaiah. A nice stop, and let's see if Deshaun will go ahead and start running the ball more often, or if he's going to keep the attack, keep pressing it, keep the pressure on. And if Isaiah can capitalize on that over-aggression.
By any means necessary. That's what Deshaun is thinking.
Great
pickup on the blitz.
He rolls out.
You got to go X. On 2 defenders. Can he get the pick? Up in the air. Oh, that's caught!
He comes back, and now Alshon Jeffries makes the fantastic play for the touchdown. And that will do it for this game. 2 touchdowns up. You can't see any possible way for a comeback.
We will look back on this play right here as the play that won him 2 Super Bowl tickets. Mark it down. This will be the play that Deshaun will go back to and replay in his mind over and over as he goes home tonight with 2 Super Bowl tickets in tow. He's going to say, that right there, my friends, got me to the big game in the Dome here in the ATL.
Fantastic control, fantastic awareness. A ball that, by all means, for any other player would have been incomplete.
A 28-0 run, 28 unanswered points for Deshaun. He's in the driver's seat right now. 1 more game away from going to Super Bowl 53.
And once again, Isaiah is sweating. He had control for a minute, but he let his grip loose. And Deshaun decided to take that moment to seize control of this game, as you said. Now
palms get sweaty, and you know the other answer. You know what else has a problem?
He became mom's spaghetti.
Man.
Became mom's spaghetti indeed.
And the back end gets a little tight, Cole. A little tight back there, buddy.
The 2nd and 10, 1 incomplete pass. Going to have Elliott in the backfield, 3 wide receivers to his right. Jarwin will play from the line. He won't be split out the rest of the wide receiver core. Pressure coming through. Just a nice little check down to Ezekiel Elliott, but he can't get out of bounds. So the clock will continue to roll. He's going to go ahead and hurry up and not call the timeout.
I like it. That's exactly what he should be doing. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Looks like, can Deshaun make the adjustment with the speed of the way this play is going? He's going to drop back. Pressure coming from the edge. It is picked up. He throws down the middle. And it's
Oh, it's
caught.
caught. Cole Beasley.
Down the field. He's going down the middle. And a touchdown puts him right back in this game.
Hold your horses.
31-38 on a 71-yard touchdown reception.
We
with
them
1:19 to
boys.
go.
We them boys. Hold your horses.
Now, does he go for it here?
No. You kick the extra point. You got to go onside likely. Yeah, you got to go onside. If it was 2 minutes, I would do it. You got to go onside here. Your defense has not shown the capability to get off the field. He's going to kick it deep. We'll see.
He's going to play with those 3 timeouts he has and hope he can make a stop. Maybe hope for a turnover. And one first down, though, and this one's probably over.
Well, now the pressure is on Deshaun. He hasn't been in a close ball game yet. We'll see what he does. What's going to be the play call? Does he come out? Does he give it to Jay Ajayi? Does he drop back with Wentz and look for Alshon? It's got Aguilar as well. Also, Zach Ertz. A plethora of weapons for Deshaun. Does hand it off to Jay Ajayi. Runs into a man.
Goes to the middle, calls the timeout. Of course, Isaiah is trying to preserve that clock as much as possible. 2nd and 7. He can probably run it here one more time and then look for a pass play. Like you said, so many weapons for that medium range first down. As long as it doesn't take any negative yardage here, he should be golden.
2nd down and 7 here. Man, Super Bowl tickets on the line. Who is going to step up and take that 1-0 lead, which would be huge and crucial, and working your way to Mercedes-Benz Stadium to go see Super Bowl 53.
Takes the snap, drops back the lob pass.
Oh, be careful! Oh, he's got to dive for that.
Couldn't get there for the interception. 3rd down and 7, but that could have been so much more for Isaiah. If you dive for that, get the pick, and you set yourself up with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go down the field and possibly tie this game up.
At least give yourself a chance with the dive there.
And now, can he do it again? Can he find one more stop? Jeffrey and Tate out wide. He had Ajayi in the backfield. The play action catches the blitz. Going to roll out. Can he find somebody in the middle of the field? He throws it up.
Oh, it's a bad throw.
Again. But 4th and 7, 1:02 left. This is plenty of time for Isaiah to make something happen. And now the question is, does Deshaun go with the fake or does he kick it away? I hope to God you go with just kick it away and hope your defense can hold. As in a series of fortunate events, Isaiah has made what seemed like the impossible look possible, as he will start at his own 33-yard line. 2 timeouts left to go. About 1:07, I think, 53 seconds actually left on the clock. Can he make the comeback and tie this game up?
You got to give credit to Isaiah. Never quit, never die attitude. Came out, was able to get the touchdown by Cole Beasley. Kicked off against my better judgment. I thought you should have, went onside kick. Got the 3 and out. Now he has the ball at his own, 33-yard line. 67 yards away from pay dirt.
And he goes
got the screen.
Can he beat a man? He gets to the outside. 10. That should be the first down with the out of bounds to stop the clock. 2nd and inches.
Gave him 9 3/4 right there.
But at least he was able to stop the clock. 47 seconds left to go. 2nd and inches. He has a ton of options here. The clock is on his side. What will Deshaun do? What do you do if you're Deshaun to try and stop this drive in its tracks?
Well, I think you got to keep everything in front of you, right? You got to hope that Isaiah will slip up and make a mistake. I'm okay with him running the ball. I don't think that's going to kill me. My job is to not let anybody get behind me.
He tries to find a man down the seam. It's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete, so that'll bring up 3rd and inches.
And both of these guys have had an issue playing man-to-man coverage. You got to get out of that, play some zone, and just hope and pray that they can't matriculate down the field, completing pass after pass after pass, because both guys have given up some huge pass plays in this ball game.
Exactly. If you can hold them, you might allow them to get into the red zone. But we both have said so far that red zone offense has been a struggle, especially for Isaiah.
Whatever your best zone defense is, and you live with that as well.
And he does find the first down, but what it could have almost been a sack for Deshaun. If he was a moment there sooner, it will still be 1st and 10. The timeout does come through, and last timeout here, Deshaun, can he find this stop? Isaiah, can he find the big play? Has 3 men wide out. He motions Cooper across to his right. The defense does shift to accommodate. Elliott is in the backfield. He motions and changes the play, takes the snap, back, he throws it up the middle, and the play is made. Amari Cooper off the shift gets the first down, is going straight into the hurry up with 30 seconds left.
Man, this is getting good, Cole. We're coming down under 30 seconds to play, and he does spike the ball. A little clock management there by Isaiah.
Saves the timeout.
But if you
24
are
seconds.
Deshaun, stay in some sort of zone. Do not let him pick on one of your men in some sort of, man-to-man coverage. That's why he's going to go big nickel likely.
38-31.
I'd like to
Isaiah.
see some 3-3-5 odd or maybe a little dollar. Keep everything in front of you.
Looks like that. What defense are you seeing right here? Are you seeing what you're looking for?
He's in a 3-3-5, yeah.
Yep, exactly what you asked for. He drops back, trying to find a man. He throws it deep. Can he find the end zone? No! Did he give him the touchdown?
No, they did not.
They didn't give him the touchdown. 3rd and 10, out of bounds, not able to keep his feet in bounds, and great defense by the Eagles.
That last little burst right there by the defensive back for the Eagles, got a hand on it. That was the difference in staying in the lead or possibly being an extra point away from going to overtime.
Unfortunately, this isn't college football. They stopped making those games because that would have been a touchdown. Now he has empty backfield. Gallup and Cooper stacked on the left side. Schultz, Darwin, and Beasley on his right. He drops back. This is Deshaun's time to come up with a stop and make sure. Oh, no.
Yeah.
He has a man beat.
Oh,
He's
he
beat.
does!
Touchdown! He gets
No!
they didn't give
Down
him
at the
score.
1.
4th and 10.
No, he didn't catch
4th and
it.
10.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
What
he
happened?
couldn't hold on to it.
Couldn't hold on to it.
Oh.
And that's the difference in the catch radius and the ratings and things of that nature. If that's a Randy Moss, a Jerry Rice, or somebody like that, that's an easy touchdown, not for a backup tight end or a backup receiver.
Oh, my goodness. And now with 9 seconds to go, 4th and 10,
Cole,
this is the final play.
Sometimes Madden is good to you, and sometimes it's
it
not.
hurts. And you know what? Madden's been good to Isaiah all day except for today. Now what's he looking for? Last play of the game, potentially. No, he gets the first down.
Doesn't matter.
He can't get down.
Got a timeout.
He's going to call it. 3 seconds left on the clock. This next play has to be it. What will he run? Deshaun. Let's see if he goes to the straight-up prevent defense. Will he go with pressure? What do you think he should do?
Oh, man. If I'm Deshaun, right, here's what I do. I think you sit back and play coverage. You don't want to go after him because you can't leave the guys one-on-one. Although the Cowboys have shown they can't hold on to the ball, play coverage. Whatever your best zone defense is, play it now. Looks like he's going to be in some sort of 3-3-5 odd there. Roll those guys back and just hope and pray that no one can get into the end zone and make a play.
Empty backfield for the Cowboys. Deshaun drops back, looking for a man up the middle.
There it is!
Interception, and that's going to be it for game 1. He just has a drop to his feet. Time expires, and game 1 goes to Deshaun, a nail-biter. And that was just game 1 of the series. We still got one more, potentially 2.
Wow, look at that. And he listened. You play some zone. Yeah, like he's probably gonna have to throw a fade or something up the seam, and you can get find someone to get up underneath that. That's exactly the sort of defense that you should be playing if you're Deshaun. And now if you're Deshaun, you are 20 minutes away, one good game away from going to Super Bowl 53.
And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that donation bar in the bottom right corner. Please keep donating. We only have a few more hours as we get into game 2. As you said, Deshaun, this is his Super Bowl life right here.
They're his tickets right now. It's up to Isaiah to snatch those things away. These are Deshaun tickets right now.
Take us to a game 3, potentially grab back out from the depths of defeat. Can he find victory is the question. He will get the ball first. Or no, Deshaun will get the ball first, actually. Isaiah having to play on the defensive side. Deshaun will start at that 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
Nick Foles in the ball game.
Nick Foles. He brought out Foles.
Foles is in the ball game.
Big game Foles, baby. He brings them out. Jay Ajayi with the first run of the game. Or was that
Smallwood?
No, that was Ajayi.
I believe
that was
Smallwood, yeah.
First run of the game, 2nd and 9. And
did he know that Nick
I
Foles was in the game?
He knew Nick Foles was in the game.
I'm pretty sure he did. He had to sub him in order to sub him out. So a little trickeration there by Deshaun, putting Foles magic back in the game. Foles magic running out, of course, against the Saints a couple of weeks ago.
Let's see what he decides to run this time. Isaiah taking his time, going to be in that big nickel, picking the play. Wentz is back out on the field. Empty backfield. Jeffrey Nertz to his left. Have 3 to his right. He's going to drop back. The pressure came from the outside. He finds a man in the middle. And will be the first down and a little bit more. So a nice play for 13 yards. First reception of the day. First pass completed for this game for Carson Wentz. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 45.
Former Vanderbilt Commodore Jordan Matthews, cut by the Patriots, played with the Bills, spent some time with those guys. Of course, was with the Eagles a while back. Went back to the Eagles, had a pretty good year playing with Carson Wentz and Nick Foles.
Now they'll get back to the line. It will be Ajayi in the backfield. Goddard joining him. Looks like he's going to get the delayed handoff. Play action. Got to roll out. There's pressure. He has to throw the ball away. And now it will be third down for
And
Deshaun.
long.
Second down. Second down and long. Let's see if Isaiah can get us. If he can start this game out with a quality stop, I think he'll feel a lot better about his chances as the game progresses.
Yeah, and look, I mean, it's so tough, dude. Like a lot of these games, and you commentate a lot of them, they get a little breather in between games. Here it's back-to-back, man. It's turn and burn. Got to be tough, man, but he's got to get his mind right, man. And it seems like he's come out with the right focus and a good attitude to try to get off the field and maybe get this lead again, and maybe this time, hopefully, it stands up.
Fantastic rush off the edge by Brown. Stops the run in its tracks, and for a huge loss, too, 3rd and 13. And now this is exactly where you want to be if you're Isaiah. Drop back with the cover 2, stack the middle of the box, and try and force Deshaun to throw the ball down the field.
I was about to say,
but
he had
will
wide.
find one.
Absolutely. That's how you beat cover 2, Cole. Cover 2 is a defense. I don't mind if I've got like at the end of the game there when Deshaun was playing defense. But in the course of a game, it's very easy defense to beat, in my opinion. I think you run a lot of digs. You run those seam rights right up the middle, and that's how you beat it. It's very soft in the middle.
Now be empty backfield for Deshaun and Wentz, and he drops back. Pressure once again coming. He finds a man up the middle. Can he get the first down? He will be able to find the edge, and he does get it. Stays in bounds. The clock will continue to run.
Matthews.
And at this point in the second game, you're Deshaun. You have to think you want the clock. It's early, but chew up as much clock as you can in this entire game and make it hard for Isaiah to have any time to score points in the second game of this best-of-3 series.
I want to ask the guys out there in the chat here watching here live on twitch.tv/Access Replay, who's going to win? Who's going to take this championship home here for the Rise Against Cancer Madden 19 tournament, the championship here in Atlanta for tickets. 2 tickets. Not 1, but 2 tickets. You get to take a friend. They're not going to take myself or Cole, selfish jokers, but that's all right.
Unfortunate. Highly unfortunate and sad, you know. We put our hearts on the line commentating their games. They don't even pay us, but it's cool.
That's all good.
It's all right.
It's all good.
It's a life we lead, but after a nice 20-yard gain on a pass earlier, they set themselves up with 1st and goal, but then a run stop by Vander Esch, again showing up big, makes it 2nd and goal, not much of a gain, and the pistol formation under the gun. Wentz is there. They stack the box, and a nice rush, but he misses the tackle.
Smith missed it.
His line does compensate for it and make sure that it doesn't really go anywhere, but that could have been a big stop and a loss if he had made that tackle.
Sure, and you know, it's funny, man. You're looking at what, Isaiah is trying to do. He's got an opportunity here. As bad as it's been, tough loss in that first game. You're in it here. Get off the field. You got an opportunity. 3rd and goal here. Bow your neck. Do not allow him to get a touchdown here and have all of the momentum back again, swinging to Deshaun's side.
Again, they stack the box. There's Tate and Jeffrey out to the outside. Wentz changes up something on the line. Jai in the backfield. He drops back looking for a quick pass. Can't find it immediately. He's dropping out further and further. Can't find anything.
Just standing there.
Just throws it away. Couldn't see anything. Threw it away. So it'll be 4th and goal. Let's see if he goes for it or goes for the field goal.
Yeah, hard to do any sort of playmaker routes there for Deshaun. Maybe just run the back end. That's about it on the back end of the end zone. 4th and goal, he's going for it. I like this.
That's Aguilar and Jeffrey out to his left. Tate to his right. Sproles in the backfield. He motions Sproles to his other side, to his other shoulder. Gonna take the snap, drop back, quick. Can't find one just yet. He finds a man in the middle on the quick slant, and that's a touchdown.
He almost missed him.
Golden Tate. And that's the first touchdown of the second game. And that's, if you're counting last game, about 31 unanswered points for Deshaun. And the field goal is good, so 7-0, 4:50 left.
Isaiah did get that one touchdown because it was 38-24 to make it 38-31. But I guess that would be, if you go back, 28-35, 35 of the last 42 points Deshaun has scored.
I mean, he's warmed up. His engine is revved and rolling. This is the Deshaun that we've seen all tournament. The last game, it was a little bit unfamiliar. We hadn't seen that Deshaun come out before, but he's back to old him. you know.
And if you're Isaiah, you got to be kicking yourself. You had a 14-point lead there. You overcame a lot. You were down 7, 21 unanswered by your part. You were gifted 2 great, incredible turnovers, man, game-changing plays. It was going to be hard to hold on, but those opportunities you'll look back on and say, man, what could have been?
He does get a nice return, though, to the 34-yard line. So they'll start with good field position here. As looks like he's going to go with the I form and look for anything, really. Gallup and Cooper out to his left. The defense stacking the box, just trying to make sure Ezekiel Elliott can't hurt them. He will get the first run, and it will be stuffed by the Eagles. Great defense, only getting 2 yards.
Yeah. Isaiah, once again, man, it's time to get to get Zeke Elliott going. I think, he lost some of that last time. He became a track meet, and I just don't think he's built for track meets. So let's go ahead and get this thing rolling with Zeke and see if you can get some, create some creases and wear down Deshaun's defense.
3rd and 6, another 2-yard gain, so just slow and steady right now on this drive. He has 3rd and medium, but this is where Deshaun has made his bread and butter on creating turnovers. It's 3rd and medium. He knows he has to pass the ball. Let's see if he tries to lurk one more time and get another interception.
Yeah, that's definitely been there for Deshaun, man. That Packers offense and that Packers defense, very balanced. What he's been able to do with those guys, you can tell he's very comfortable with his playbook and making all of his plays, playing a lot of that big nickel and things of that nature.
You can see the defense shifting. They brought one of their safeties up into the box, changed at the line. It's recognized by Isaiah. He's going to try and step around. He thinks he's found a man, but he can't stay in bounds.
You can't lob that. You just got to put it on him right then. You got to zip that thing in there.
So
he zips it in there. It's a completion.
4th and 6, and do you think we see a fake punt now? We haven't seen anything fake so far yet in this series from either player. Nope. Another punt. This time pretty deep punt, and he's going to pin them all the way back at their 8-yard line.
Yeah, now it's Deshaun's time. Can he start to pull away here and get the game on his terms? Basically, he was up by a touchdown and things of that nature in that first game, but never really got it on his terms until very late in the contest when he went up by a 38-24 score to go up by a couple of scores. Can he do what he did against Allen? Get out to an early lead and then just hide and make all the pressure on Isaiah's side.
Looks like Isaiah's going to stay in that big nickel. It will be an I formation here for Deshaun. He's going to hand it off. No, play action pass, actually, which is dangerous. He has to step up in the pocket. Can he make the catch? And it will be caught.
Aggressive.
It will be caught. Alshon Jeffrey, he's been there for Deshaun all day. He shows up one more time with a fantastic catch down the field, sets them up at the Cowboys' 40-yard line. 2 receptions for 73 yards so far for number 17, the big wide receiver.
You have to tip your hat. I mean, if he's going to make catches like that, there's nothing you can do if you're Isaiah. There's not one thing you can do, Cole, if you're Isaiah. That is just tip your hat, man, and I'll see you next time.
2nd and 9 after that rush, and for Isaiah, you got to be desperate for a stop here. 2:40 left in the first half. You go down by 2 touchdowns going into the second half, and I mean, miracles can happen, and the Lord's been on his side most of the day, but it seemed like after the way the last game went, that luck might have ran
God
out.
doesn't pick sides.
As he drops back, throws it one more time up the middle, and he actually got the catch.
He did. Golden Tate from my hometown of Nashville, Tennessee, the former Golden Domer. Man, big touchdown he caught against the Bears too, man, in that wild card round up in Chicago, man.
And the fake, he has a man wide open. This
he
should
does.
be easy money.
Oh, that tricky
Easy
Deshaun.
money. 15-0 Deshaun. We finally get to see it out of him. He tried it one time earlier, I believe in the last series he played. Didn't work out this time. It comes to fruition. And now he's up by 2 scores and
big.
then some.
That was big because now that's in the back of Isaiah's mind. Even if he scores, he's like, all right, I got to make up. I got to make up for that. I got to find a way to find a point somewhere. That's going to be in the back of his mind.
Let's see if he can do it here. Right before the 2-minute warning, 2:02 left, 15-0. Deshaun slowly pacing his way toward the W, towards that dub.
It's got that feel of Isaiah had his opportunity, right? He had his chance. It's almost like the champ, right? Like, oh, man, you had him on the ropes. You did knock him out.
Right. And he will get the ball to Ezekiel Elliott. He has one man to beat. Can he beat him? Just too much speed, too much speed, too much speed,
Michael
too much
Jenkins
speed.
won't catch him.
And he gets the touchdown at the 2-minute warning
Wow.
and responds immediately.
How about Isaiah not going away quietly. Bringing it, and here it is. This is where that point comes back. Chasing points. Now he's going to kick the extra point. Good for him. I would do the same. Don't chase points early in the ball game. No need for that.
Be 15-7 now after that fantastic run. And now, I mean, at least for Deshaun, he has enough time to respond. 1:53 left on the clock. I mean, it's completely possible to score a touchdown. And we've seen it. We've seen both these players score multiple touchdowns within the last minute of a half. So I want to see what Deshaun does coming out of the gate. Off this possession, he'll start as 25.
Yep, you got Deshaun here, man. And once again, the way he likes to attack you with that single back, and he can also do some gun bunch. We talk about how Allen was like, look, I need to be, multiple. I need to be balanced. I need to have a balanced attack. Well, Deshaun's been the guy that has that balanced attack. He can beat you on the ground with Ajayi. He can also beat you through there, and we've seen that plenty of times.
He throws it out in the flat, but can't find much of anything, really.
A little swing route out there to Jay Ajayi.
2nd and 8 now. 1:49. He did get out of bounds, though, so the clock did stop. Or either that or use the timeout. I didn't quite catch it. Either way, he's at his 27-yard line.
I think it was out of bounds.
And now we'll see. They come to the line. Goddard, Ajayi in the backfield. Tate out wide. One more to the left. Play action pass. Pressure comes from the edge, but it's picked up by Ajayi beautifully. And now he'll find a man on the outside.
Oh, what a throw right there. What a dot.
And he gets
Golden Tate.
He gets out of bounds as well. So that will stop the clock. 1:40. A great pickup there for the first down and more. And now at the 46-yard line of the Cowboys.
Carson Wentz, man, cooking right now, man. 9 of 11, almost 200 yards, Cole. Carson Wentz is a man on fire right now.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Don't forget, man, we're going to have Champ Bailey here and Brandon Boykin, the former NFL stars. Champ played with the Broncos, of course, and Boykin played with the Steelers and, of course, these Eagles. He was drafted by the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken, so good stuff there.
Looking forward to that and much more after these games wrap up, including obviously our presentation ceremony for the tickets and an interview coming up later.
Might not be a presentation. I think I'm going to sneak out of here.
Gonna leave, slide out.
Out the side door, I'm going to just dip right out the back side. No one's going to notice. And then I'm like, where are the tickets? That sneaky Ridley got us again.
I mean, that back door out there does work. However, there are stairs that you're at. The interception.
There's Heath with the lurk.
And he's going to get down the side. He does get out of bounds as well. So a 129. Heath with the interception. Isaiah, he's got some cooking. Let's see if he can finish that pot of gumbo and get it in. Wrong team. Still works, though. Still works.
Man, how about Isaiah, man, not going away? A lot of people would have folded and buckled, Cole, under the pressure. Not this young man. And it's good to see him playing like this because he's a little up and down in that first series against Taylor. But here he is, looking good, man, with an opportunity here, still showing some fight. And there's Zeke Elliott off to the side again.
Fantastic cuts will get him the first down. He's going to go into the hurry-up as well. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the clock. Making some adjustments at the line. Drops back, steps up, rolls out, tries to find somebody, but can't find anybody in the middle of the field. Just ends up throwing that ball away after it gets hit as he throws.
Under pressure by that Eagles front. Sean doing a good job there. Isaiah, once again, we talk about it all the time, man. You want to be in control, man. Not in a rush. Show some urgency, but not in a hurry. You can take this clock down. This can be the difference, Cole, between winning and losing, just about how you approach these final minutes late stages of the quarters.
It's all about discipline. They'll find one man in the middle of the field. Ezekiel Elliott will be there. I don't think they'll give him the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
It's okay. You got plenty of time. You got 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. No worries here. Run your stuff. You do not want Deshaun to get this ball back here this quarter at all.
0 time. I mean, Deshaun's proven to be almost like the Patriots of this tournament. You give him any time, and it's like, well, yeah, you scored a touchdown, but you gave Deshaun time on the clock.
Absolutely.
He's going to find a way to do something with it as he drops back one more time. Has no way to get out of the edge. Almost an interception in the backfield, and that's going to be 4th and 1.
He had X coming across the middle of the field coming across on a dig. Great job by the Eagles defense, man, in that zone coverage. Tried to hit him. I don't know about this. I think you go for it here. I think you go for it here.
No, he'll kick the field goal. It's pretty straight up and it's good.
No, that's good.
15-10, and I agree with you, though. I think that he should have gone for it, too. You're 4th and 1, even if it's a fake, although I think he could have played it straight up.
No,
I mean, you got to play aggressive. You got to keep with the tempo that Deshaun has set with these, going for it on 4th down, and now you're just giving Deshaun 30 seconds on the clock to make something happen.
You're the underdog here, so I definitely would have gone for that one.
As Deshaun's offense retakes the field at their own 25-yard line after the touchback.
Because you're going to leave Deshaun with time anyway.
Yep.
So go ahead and chase those points there, man.
1st and 10. Looks like Isaiah's going to look to play in the big nickel package. Just try and prevent as many deep plays as possible. No man coverage whatsoever. Playing that zone. Wentz drops back, finds a man in the middle. It's broken up, though. Great defensive play there from Isaiah's middle of the field. 28 seconds left to go after that incomplete pass. Time did stop, so we'll see if Isaiah can keep Deshaun from cooking anything up. You'll go into halftime feeling a lot more confident.
Yeah, if you're Deshaun, man, you just want to see if you can get a score here, man. A touchdown here looks real good. Watch out, pressure off the side.
Blitz was there. Fantastic pressure from Isaiah off the edge, and Deshaun does use that timeout. 23 seconds left to go, 3rd and 18. Now you gotta be looking deep, and that gives Isaiah the chance to possibly get a turnover and get the ball one more time before the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, if you're Deshaun, you want to throw this pass deep. If it's not open quick for a 15 to 18-yard play, go deep, and if it's intercepted, so be it. It's almost like a punt anyway. And if it's incomplete, you punt it anyway. A little lag right there. Oh, what a catch.
There we go. Alshon Jeffrey.
4th and inches here.
The real MVP. And of course, he's going to go for it.
Oh, absolutely, because even if you don't, maybe you give up a field goal to end the half, and you're still up. So, absolutely, you go for it here.
The fact he found that play regardless is outstanding. And now he's going to have Tate and Jeffrey out wide, Ajayi in the backfield. Change the play at the line, going to hand the ball off. Easy pickings and has more. He's going to accelerate
knock
at the
this
second
man
level.
down.
He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He finds the tackle, but with 8 seconds, one more timeout, and this gives Deshaun the chance to go for one more play, one more pass, and then a field goal with no touchdown.
Maybe even potentially 2 of their 2 quick looks into the end zone, but you got to throw that thing pretty quick within about 3 seconds.
He's going to have Aguilar and Tate to his right, Jeffrey to his left, Goddard and Ajayi in the backfield. The defense isn't another big nickel. Just Aguilar drops back.
Let it go.
Running quick.
He's only going to get one
play.
He's only going to get one play now.
Throws it away.
Yep.
I'm thinking field goal here.
Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely. No doubt about it.
Field goal. I thought he was going to try and go for something else. I was seeing him sift through his plays, but went ahead and going to go for it. So that's going to put this back to a nice 8-point lead here as we go into the 3rd quarter. Deshaun on top. And it's crunch time for Isaiah. You got 10 minutes left to turn this around.
It is, yes. And you're down by a touchdown and, a 2-point conversion there. But if you're Deshaun, you got to be happy that you're still in this thing. He hasn't been able to run and hide and get too far out in front of you. So things are still in a pretty good place for Isaiah. I want to see Isaiah get back to the running. Zeke's been the guy. Run him early and mix in some of your short stuff, and hopefully you can come down with some of these big plays like you were able to do in that first game.
As we see the play has been called, Isaiah with the ball first. We'll go with the eye. Jumbo set. Elliott in the backfield. He does hand the ball off. Finds the hole. Can he find more? He has a man to beat. He won't be able to beat him, but he does get the first down. So a great start to the second half for Isaiah with a nice carry of about 12 there.
Zeke's been killing it, man. 5 carries, 95 yards. I'm going to steal one of your Snickers. You got 2 of them. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. It's
all good. It's going to be a snack for later on when I'm in the hotel room, man.
There's the I formation, and he's going to keep just trying to shove it up the Eagles' throat. Gets blasted, though, on that carry. Didn't find much of anything. It's 2nd and 10. Deshaun saw the play coming from a mile away, and Graham able to get there and make the stop with a little help from, I believe it was Fletcher Cox. Now, 2nd and 10 situation. They're going back with that jumbo set, the eye again. Question is, will they run? They're going to go to the outside, pitch it, and nothing doing once more.
Now he is going to have to open it up a bit now. The run game did not work those first 2 runs. I'm okay with that on those play selections, but now you have to open it up. But this is where, going for it on 4th down, it's like, okay, you can run the ball twice, and okay, it's not working. I got 2 opportunities here to pick up 12 yards.
You can hear Deshaun licking his chops because he knows this is where he usually finds that man to find the pick, Hicks, but instead the pass will find its way through. The first reception of the day for Amari Cooper, at least the first reception of this game for Amari Cooper.
It may be the first one of the day. That's when he caught it, I was like, wow, we have an Amari Cooper sighting. He's alive.
And I mean, that breath of fresh air, that life there from Cooper keeps the drive alive on what should have been possibly a 4th and 12. And now he has to try and roll out. He does find a space and is brought down for a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for Isaiah.
Yeah, good job of Dak, man, escaping that pressure. Once again, Cole, we've seen it, both quarterbacks, when they take their drops when they're under center, they're not getting the depth that they need to get away from the daggone rush. It's mind-boggling that they haven't sensed that and picked up on that to correct that mistake.
See a shift at the defensive line. Looks like it will be another handoff. Elliott cuts it back. See if he can find more. He pushes his way out.
Fell forward.
So what could have been, it is a 1st down. So he's past the 100-yard mark in this game. He's been a huge part of Isaiah's success on offense when he's found it. And he shows up once more to get them the 1st down. Now they're at the 33-yard line of the Eagles, threatening red zone offense.
Isaiah doing a good job here of keeping this game close. There you go. Move up.
Oh, a nice
great
play,
tackle
though.
there. Was that Barnett?
Graham.
Graham, okay.
Great tackle by Graham. It could have been so much more.
Should be fun here tonight, man. There's the man of the hour. There's Champ Bailey right here.
Champ!
Former Bronco. Georgia Bulldog. Should have Brandon Boykin in the house as well.
Looks like he got his food with him. Made sure to get his plate first before he came to watch the action. Smart man. Smart man. Handoff to Ezekiel Elliott. Gets stopped at the line again, but not before getting a nice little gain of 3. So 3rd and 3 now for Isaiah. Can he make it happen? Can Deshaun get a stop? If Deshaun gets a stop here.
This is definitely 2-down territory if you're Isaiah. I mean, look, he's got the game right where he wants to be. He's still in it. An opportunity to still run the ball and throw the ball, and there you see it with the 3 tights. Got some 12 personnel in there. We'll see how he does.
Waiting for the snap. He drops back actually for the pass. The pressure's there. He finds a man in the middle. He turns it upfield. So Cooper again.
And that's Amari.
3rd down presence. Gets him the 1st and more. Red zone at the Eagles' 11-yard line. And this is exactly what Isaiah is looking for. Now, if he gets a touchdown, do you think he goes for 2?
No. I don't think you chase the points here. Actually, going into the 4th quarter, I would change my mind there. I'm okay with going with 2 now. I don't believe in chasing points until you get to the 4th quarter.
It's like 4th quarter has begun. Put your 4s up, ladies and gentlemen. As Isaiah sends his team to the line, they have Beasley and Cooper out to the left, Gallup to the right, Elliott in the backfield, waiting for the snap. Looks like a bit of man coverage, it looks like. And will be that as Beasley will be followed after the motion. They dump it out to Ezekiel Elliott. He'll find enough to get at least 2nd and 5 here.
Good pickup there.
3rd and 3, actually. Great pickup. And
starting to figure out the red zone woes now. I like that play call there. Get in the back, out of the backfield, a little arrow route, a little out route there. Pick up some positive yards. I haven't seen that all day.
Now snap the ball. Looks something going to roll out. He has a man spy. Can he get it? He won't be able to. A fumble!
Oh, the hit stick. For the 2nd time today, Dak goes down.
And Grugier
the hit
Hill
stick.
With the pickup there on the fumble.
How about Grugier Hill, the guy that actually talked trash about the Cowboys in real life, making a play in the virtual Madden NFL game? How about that?
And if Deshaun can find a way to find any sort of score after that turnover, that might be it. As he's going to go ahead and start eating away at that clock with Jay Ajayi with the run. And, I mean, you can't have that. That hurts. That's devastating.
That's a backbreaker right there. But, look, you got to get your mind together. You got to get your your feelings and all of your emotions intact and understand it's still a ball game. You have to be mentally sound here and understand, look, You still got a chance. It's 18-10. Anything can happen. We've seen what happened in the last game and when he was down by 14 and basically came, 3 yards away from sending this thing in overtime.
Yep. Indeed, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, 3rd and 7. So if he can, you're right. If Isaiah can come up with a stop here, get Deshaun to turn the ball over, he has a chance to tie this one up. It might mean that now he has to go for 2. He can't go for that field goal like you mentioned.
But that's fine. No, that's fine. You want to put it down at the end of the ball game to go for 2. Down here by 8. Can he get a tackle? No, picks up a first down by Aguilar.
Might have to start using those timeouts here soon. Does have a 2-minute warning coming up, but I mean, you don't want to get it down to that 2 minutes, with the way Deshaun's been playing offense so far in this series.
Sure. A little chew clock. You saw that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Looks like with 5 seconds left on the play clock, 2:15. They'll go ahead and hand it off to J.J. He has a hole, but it gets plugged up immediately by Heath.
He's got to hit that a little quicker and a little smoother there, Cole. He had the hole on the left side. If he literally moves over another half inch and not run into his guy, maybe picks up another first down or at least another 3 or 4 yards, and it's maybe 2nd and 3 instead of 2nd and 9.
Couldn't accelerate, but we're at the 2-minute warning now. This is 2 minutes left until the end of the tournament. As Deshaun, so close. The tickets are right in his grasp. He can practically smell them as he fakes the play action, looking for a man downfield.
He's going
throws
for broke.
It up.
Oh, it's picked off. What is he doing?
Down the field. Oh, my goodness. It's Awoliye on the play, and Deshaun gives life to Isaiah, and Isaiah now has a breath of fresh air, a new lease on life here. And let's see if he can drive down the field and turn this one around and tie up the game.
Deshaun with that aggressive nature, man, might come back to bite him in the you-know-where. Tough play there.
Does get a sack, though. Does make up for it with a sack. The clock is running. Isaiah goes for the hurry-up offense. Cooper waiting to get to the line. Has 4 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Ezekiel in the backfield. Gives the handoff. It looked like he was a little bit confused.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
A bit of confusion there. Thought he was running the play action, and instead he hands the ball off. He still finds positive yards, though. He still finds at least 4 yards.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
3rd and 12 here for Isaiah. Same formation. Drops back. See if the Eagles can find any pressure. He finds a man down the middle.
Got him in.
Got him in. He makes the catch.
Cole
Beasley, baby. Right there. Doesn't have to use timeouts yet. 1:05, clock winding down. Deshaun, now it's his turn to feel the pressure. It's his turn to start sweating some beads. As same formation, don't change up anything you're doing. 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Cooper, the one ISO wide receiver, drops back. Man there in coverage, waiting for Dak Prescott. Rolls out.
Throw it away. Throw it away.
Sacked. He takes the sack.
User
44
sack.
seconds. And
Fletcher Cox.
He has to use a timeout here. He has to use it soon.
You can tell he's just not comfortable at times when he's got that 11 personnel. He's so used to the 3 tight ends or that 12 personnel. He spreads it out, and sometimes he's just not comfortable.
Now he's going to rush again and takes another sack. He takes another sack, and now the timeout will come through, but it's 3rd and 15, 28 seconds now. He has 2 plays to make the play of his life.
You think about 3 of the last 4 plays have been just utter disasters. Discombobulated. Ezekiel Elliott running in the hole, running the wrong way, can't get out of bounds, can't figure out which button to press. It's been a tough situation for Isaiah.
Snaps the ball. He
got Beasley
down the sideline. He calls one more timeout, 22 seconds. Now Isaiah, heart pounding, trying to find a way into the end zone to take this into overtime.
Empty.
And remember, he has to score the 2-point conversion. He can't just get the touchdown after this.
Gun empty, trip tight. You know if he's going to hit A, and he got it. Oh, he knocked it loose.
He dropped the ball.
Great play call, though. Great play call. Go back to it. Gun empty, trips tight. Gun empty, trips, tight end. Go back to it on the backside once again. It's open for him if he can just hit it.
Another gun empty here coming through. The big nickel, Deshaun's go-to so far. See if he can make play. Has 2 on each side. Cooper Beasley on his left. Austin Gallup on his right. Empty backfield.
Hey, you got to hit it.
4-man rush. coming through. He steps up. He finds the sack. The sack is there. He has one more
tick,
timeout.
Tick, 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 tick.
This is it. This is it right here. Last timeout spent. He has to go for broke.
Well,
He has to go for broke.
It's third down. Figure it out. Cooler heads. He's going to be in this cover two. You got to hit him down the seam. One of those seams across the middle somewhere, there's got to be some opening there in the middle of the field. How can he attack it? How can he find it?
He swaps everything up here. Empty
But
backfield.
it's got to be in the end zone. You can't throw it less than that.
No, he missed him. He missed him. He had a man on the inside. Headed straight for the end zone and throws it behind him. 4th and 14, 7 seconds left. Deshaun, if you make this stop, the Super Bowl is all yours. Can you do it?
Wow. All you can say is, man, that was an opportunity missed there by Isaiah. Clock management. Will it come back to bite him in the butt? We're going to find out here. Can Deshaun stand up? One last stand. Super Bowl on the line.
For the end zone.
Pick
Interception.
That's
it's
gonna do
over.
it.
That's game. He's going to drop down.
GG's, 1 second left.
1 second to go, but he should go into the victory formation.
GG.
And Isaiah already gets up.
How about Deshaun? Brought his girlfriend here, and I said, what are you going to do with that ticket? He said, I'm going to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm going to take my girlfriend with me. Well, congratulations, my friend. You've got those Super Bowl tickets. You're heading to the Super Bowl on Sunday. Rams, Patriots, Mercedes-Benz Superdome, or Stadium, not the Superdome. How did both of these teams in the same division, Mercedes-Benz?
Mercedes-Benz doesn't want to give up the naming rights.
Right.
We can talk about that later, but Deshaun, you're taking your leading lady to the big game, man, and when we get back, we're going to have the awards ceremony. We'll be Champ and Boss Bailey giving over those Super Bowl tickets to Deshaun Luckett.
Wow.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Should be Deshaun Lucky. That should be his name, not
Yes.
Luckett. Deshaun Lucky. No,
Very
he
much,
earned this one.
yeah.